Hi, I'm Lee Alfredson, and I'm also known as the Chalk Teacher. I have a company called LearnToStreetPaint.com where I teach kids, teens, and adults how to street paint or do chalk art. I am doing a series of videos called Street Painting 101, and this is how to use white. Okay, when you are using white, it doesn't always stick very well to the sidewalk. So what I do, first thing I'll do is I'll go ahead and let's pretend that I'm doing a cloud. Okay, I'm going to just kind of do a little bit of an outline of my cloud. But since white doesn't stick very well, it's always a good idea to put a light coat of hairspray down first. So I've got my outline, and as I've mentioned in other videos, you're going to use the side of your chalk. So I'm going to take that, rub it in, and since I'm doing clouds, I'm going to have dark areas where it's very white, and I'm going to have lighter areas. So you can see that I'm pressing harder on the chalk in some areas, and I'm pressing lighter in other areas. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fill in my cloud with my white chalk, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my blending tool. You can see I've used green on the other side of it, and I'm going to very lightly, in little circles, blend that into the sidewalk. Okay, so you can see the nice thing about the hairspray is that adheres the white chalk to the ground. Okay, once I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and rub that in with my fingers. Okay, and if you look at clouds in the sky, they have really white areas, and then they have areas where the sky is actually shining through. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to press really hard to make my nice white bright areas, and then I'm going to leave some of the other areas looking very see-through like they do. Okay, and I'm going to very gently rub in the white chalk so that you can see I have these nice solid white areas, and I also have my very see-through areas for the sky to show through. Typically, if I was doing a chalk drawing with clouds in the background, I would probably put a nice light blue down first and put this white down after it. The other thing I want to show you is if you're doing really large areas in chalk, let's say this cloud was gigantic. White chalk you run out of very quickly. So another tool that we use is baby powder. So you can take and do your outline of your gigantic cloud, and then you can take and put baby powder on it, rub it in just like you would the chalk, and it is going to fill it in and give you a nice white filled in area. And I'm going to let this come out and show you how it brings it out. Okay, that is a really good trick, because all white chalk is basically talc or baby powder with a binder in it. Okay, so that's a really, really good idea when you're using white chalk. Okay, so check out my next video when I talk about a great way to do backgrounds.